Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is episode 10 of MsMuffinMan Plays Hermitpack. Thank you for joining me today. I did a little bit off camera, and by a little bit, I mean a little bit, a lot. Not really. I did a few things because I was just a little bit bored, and I was unhappy with how we ended the last episode, so I want to make sure we have a bit of more structure for this episode. So I've just finished up making some more night slime because I still have way too much in here. But anyway, as you can see, I moved the tool forge back over here. I gathered some obsidian, and what else did I do? Oh yeah, obviously. I moved this, so we didn't have to run over there anymore. So now we can just enchant right here. This is not the permanent place for this, but it's better than being over there. Next up, yeah, here we go. I decided to turn our farmhouse here into an actual farmhouse for two reasons. One, we were out of food last episode because we were eating really, really crappy bread. And by I mean, it's not crappy. It was rice bread. It's fine. But in terms of like a good sustainable food source, especially for exploration, it just wasn't there. So I went all the way back over to the old base because that is the only place I left eggplant. Unfortunately, I forgot to grab some with us so we could replant. So I had to go all the way, which is what, 3,000 blocks and back just for eggplant. But yeah, so I have a 9x9 of eggplant, 9x9 of garlic, which is all it takes to make stuffed eggplant. And then right here we have just rows of various crops we can cycle through that we don't need a lot of, or maybe we don't need any of. But I just kind of felt like it would be a good idea to have some on hand, like wheat, carrots, potatoes, rice seeds maybe, because those are also paper, or at least they double as paper. I might actually expand that. I just remembered that we can use these as paper. Okay. Then I have peanut, just in case we ever want to make something with that. Flax seeds for string, canola seeds from actual additions because that's a source of power we might explore. And then I don't know, I just started growing tomatoes because why not? I don't know. So that's that. And then yeah, we're gonna wait for that to be fully grown before I show you the garden scythe because it's freaking cool. And what else did I do? There was one more thing. Oh yes, this right here, the obsidian pickaxe, which was a bone pickaxe before. As you guys might remember, we were not able to harvest the majority of things in the nether. So I gave this thing 100 redstone, I believe. Haster is 100, and I made the pickaxe head out of obsidian now. So we have a mining level of cobalt, which you can see right in the center of the screen. And if I hold shift, we have a mining speed of 14 now, which is not as fast as our night slime, but it is a lot faster. It was 2 before, so we are way faster now. So I think I want to go back to the nether. I don't want to keep just, I don't know. I want to go back because we didn't get a lot of stuff. But before we go back, I want to upgrade our jetpack to the armored jetpack, which isn't terribly difficult. It just takes diamond dust, which is 2 diamonds, bronze ingot, like what? That's who needs that, and a steel block. The steel block's probably the toughest part of it. I'm not entirely sure how we would get steel. I think we had to make steel once before, didn't we? Let's see. I think its mechanism is the way to go on this one. We want mechanism steel. Come on. Nope. There we go. We make that by steel dust, which is, I believe, enriched iron, right? Let's see here. Compressed carbon, enriched iron. Yeah, okay, so we just need coal and iron for that. Let's see, we need a steel block, so we need 18 coal, and we need 9 iron, I believe. I think that's the ratio. And all we do is do that, and that's going to do its thing. In the meantime, I wanted to explore these capacitors we've been finding. Because I get blown away when I look at these, because I have one in here now, just a random one. Same with this one. And then this is the only one I tested every single one of these in. Except now we got a new one last time when we went to the nether. Something one, no, we got, what do we have? We had the capacitor of whole, oh crap, we have 3 of them. It was the Ender Skull one. There, by the power of Ender Skull. So let's see if this one is any faster. I guess we need a bucket. Generates at 40 RF, so that is not faster. This is still the absolute best capacitor ever to put in a Stirling generator. So now we need to take a look at, what do we have? Okay. I hate that the text goes off screen when we're in the machine interface. But we have something wonderful, capacitor of the southern winds. So this is good hungry. This is premium, enhanced, crafty, enhanced, big wonder capacity. What? That's such a mouthful. Okay. Enhanced, hungry, and possible capacitor is the property of Randolph the Ex-Tinkerer. Unauthorized removal is welcome. Good, hungry, and I feel like this one's garbage. It just says good and hungry. Enhanced, big capacitor. Good planting, good crafty. I think that one's not going to be very good. And then I have premium, hungry, wonder capacitor. So let's try it out in here. What do we have here? This is a property of random. I hate that it goes off screen. Don't turn it on. Take it apart. Premium, hungry, impossible. Okay. And what if we do that? That 60 RF. Okay. And this puts us at 160. So that's still better. Um, this is. Oh, right, put it in, and we get 100 RF per tick. 60 RF per tick. 20 garbage. 60 decent. 60. 60. 100 RF. Okay, so we have 100 and we have 100. So these two are good. What do we have here? We have Enhanced Hungry Impossible, and we have Premium Hot Ink. Okay, so they're both by 100. Something lost and something wonderful and lost capacitor. I guess it's not really going to matter. We'll just stick one of these in there. So those are really cool. I think as we make more Ender IO machines, we'll stick these capacitors in and test them out. But they're just cool because they're saving me a lot on capacitors, or at least on upgrades early on here. Because if you look, or if we look rather, these are what you need to like reach the top tier before the octadic capacitor, and that takes glowstone, 2 double layers. Double layers are this, so they're basic capacitor. It would get quite crafty and expensive to do. Oh wow, okay, just by swapping out those, we drained the power. But as I was saying, it would get quite crafty and expensive to try and get there. Also, we need ender pearls to get these vibrant alloys. So, and we don't have those yet, so it's really good that we found all these capacitors to do what we need. And let's see, we just need to put the enriched iron back in there. And that's gonna give us the steel we need. So now let's look at diamond dust. I'm really hoping we can do it in the capacitor, or not in the capacitor, in the sag mill, but I'm doubting that we can. Let's see, is there anything we can do here? Crusher. Let's see. We need 2 diamonds. Let's just try and put them in the sag mill, see what happens. Oh, it's not even gonna let us put them in. All right. Let's, I guess, make a crusher from actually. Which one's cheaper? Mechanism crusher, steel casing. No. We'd need to set up our thingy again, but that's not terribly difficult. What about this one? I don't know if that one counts. So 4 redstone, 2 lava buckets, steel casing is an osmium, 4 more steel and glass. That's actually not that bad. 2 buckets. This is just redstone and osmium. I want to make it because I think in the future it's going to become more in handy than the others. So yeah, we're going to make that investment. So it was 2 redstone, 2 osmium to start off to make these things, right? 2 of those, and then we need this, which is more steel and just regular osmium. Okay, so we want, nope, what, go in here. So do that, and then this, look how fast this goes with these capacitors. It's crazy. This is not natural. It's not supposed to go this fast. Okay, there we go. We have the steel, and we're gonna have the plates here in a moment. Okay, so that can go there. We're gonna need 2 buckets, so I'm gonna need more iron. I like it. Here we go. 1, 2. That's not right. There we go. So we have 2 buckets now. We're gonna need 4 more steel in total. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. There we go. Let's see what's next. What's next? What can we do in the meantime? Steel casing, 4 redstone, 2 buckets of lava. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's get the buckets. 1, 2. Actually, is this? That's going to burn for another 5 minutes. Okay, I think we're going to use the steel blocks we just made. Break that apart again. Interesting. It started as industrial craft, but once we make it into a block, it turns into the Tech Reborn version. Just interesting how the mods work together like that sometimes. All right, steel. Oh, I'm missing the osmium. There we go. We're gonna hold shift click. Boom, steel casing. And we should have everything else. Yes, there we go. We got the crush. Oh, we get the buckets back. It doesn't rob us of them. That's awesome. Ah, but we don't have any place to put this. I guess we'll have to put it here for now. And crush these diamonds, please. Thank you. And this needs to go back in, and then we'll cook those. We'll have the steel block we need. And I think, oh, we still need 2 bronze ingots, but I'm pretty sure I have those. If not, I can make them super easily. Yep, that's mechanism diamond dust. Do we have 2 bronze in here? Yes, we do. Look at that. Things are looking up, guys. And look at this. This is filling up because it's just so crazy how much power this produces. Okay, there we go. We got 2 of those. And now we just gotta wait for this. And come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And done. Okay. Get in there. Oh, I hope this will work together to make the block. That would be a bummer if it didn't. Okay, that works. And we have a Tech Reborn one. I need to take my jetpack off to do this. There we go. We have an armored jetpack. I don't think it has any more features than the other one. Let's see. No hover, disabled. Yeah, no. It doesn't have any more features, but it does provide, I think, the equivalent of... Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a lot of armor. So that's really good, because the nether is pretty dangerous. And we took a lot of damage last time we were there. So I'm happy we got that. And then... Oh! The other thing I forgot to mention. I figured out what was wrong with the crashes and the bows and stuff. We ended up shooting the bow without an arrow in our inventory. So the game was like, I'll try, and then it realized it didn't have an arrow, and it just crashed. Which is unfortunate, but I figured it out at least. So we just gotta make sure we have an arrow. I think it's just because it's infinity, so it thinks it can shoot, and then it doesn't, can't, whatever. Yeah, so we have everything we need. Let's get our looting sword back out. Our silk touch pickaxe should be good enough now to take care of pretty much anything we find in the nether. And I have some potions here. Actually, I just realized, let's grab a second fire resistance one, just because we can. Also, do you guys notice the sound it makes every time? I like it. So, yeah. I think we have everything we need. We have lots of food, armor jetpack, armor's good, 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 good. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna head back into the nether now, and mine up a bunch of stuff, and then I'll go exploring some more, and I'll bring you guys back in if I find anything noteworthy. Probably the only thing noteworthy I'm gonna find is a nether fortress. Hey guys, I'm back. I have a confession to make. I went to the nether and I got a little carried away. I didn't really explore. I just started mining everything in sight. Oh, I broke the pickaxe, the obsidian pickaxe, and then I was like, okay, this thing's durability is not high enough, obviously. It's only at like 300 something, is what it was originally. Now it's at 1300 because I gave it a diamond, an emerald, and I added another 50 redstone to make it even faster. Now I believe it's actually the same speed, if not faster, than the one we have that's made out of night slime. And here's everything that I got so far. Like I said, I got a little carried away. The amount of quartz, oh, this is good. And I got about a stack of glowstone. Only 1 cinnabar. I actually thought this was redstone. Okay, my bad. Let's see, we got 8 ardite, 6 cobalt. These are kind of what we're after, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, 30 nether emerald, 23 nether diamond, and we could fortune both of these. 46 lapis. That's kind of also what I'm really after, is lapis, because it's pretty tough to find lapis in general. And I definitely want to get looting on this. I want to get looting on, or fortune rather, on the night slime pickaxe, which, let's see, 1885. Okay, no, this one's still slightly faster. But yeah, so that's the thing that's happening right now. But I'm gonna go right back to the nether now, and I promise I am going exploring. I'm not gonna mine everything inside. I'm only gonna mine lapis. Oh, what am I saying? Lapis, cobalt, ardite, emeralds, diamonds, and possibly a little bit more glowstone. But I'm not just gonna start destroying the nether's infrastructure or whatever. I'm going back in. I promise. I'll bring you guys back in if I find a fortress. Hey everybody! Look what I found! I just came across this right here. Boom! Look at this wall of a fortress. Oh, I've never seen it like this. Usually I think if it's like this, it's encased in the nether rack, but wow, this is great. Okay, so we're gonna explore this real quick, but first I want to show you how much I've mined out, just to show you. I didn't go crazy. I really only went for cobalt and ardite, occasionally cinnabar stuff. It was right next to these guys, and nether and diamond. Look at how many nether. I mean, I skipped over so many of them too. Like, it's crazy. And then only easy to access glowstone. But the important thing is we finally found a fortress. Oh god, no, 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 no. Oh, that was close. Okay, all right. Let's see, how far away are we? 1,500 blocks. Okay, I thought I went a lot further than that, but that's good because that means the trip back won't be as arduous. So here we go. Time to run through. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been episode 10. MsMuffinMan plays Hermitpack. Thank you for watching. Again, I really appreciate it so much. Uh, in the next episode, I think we're going to take a full inventory of everything we found so far, organize it all, see kind of what's good, what's not. I definitely like this ender bag that we found. That's already fun. And then we already found 2 pairs of dark boots and everything. But yeah, we'll go over it next episode. Thank you so much for watching the third time. I know, I'm saying it a lot, but I'm so appreciative. Have a nice day. MsMuffinMan, I'm out.